So, tenstorrent is a machine learning hardware company, and you said CPU designer, right?
Yes, yes.
Normally, when we think about compute, we think of CPU and AI at almost opposite ends of the spectrum.
Right.
So
right.
why does tenstorrent need a CPU architect in that sense?
Well, it's actually a very good question. When Jim recruited me, I actually do a little bit soul searching about this question as well, right? Then I actually realized that, as you mentioned, right, accelerator is specifically designed for a certain application doing that really, really well. So that's another spectrum of the design. And CPU basically is a 68 years old technology, right? Since early 1960, IBM 360. So it's being designed to run spaghetti code really, really well. Anything you throw in here in the kitchen sink, you run really, really well. So why do you need a CPU in the AI computation company? So CPU application actually is being using AI in many, many different places. So the first one is that data pre-processing, post-processing on the AI training, right? So there being a report being published out there saying that data center actually using 50% of the power and also the time to pre-processing the training data to introduce a variation on the, so now overfitting the model, 50% of the power and the time. So CPU actually play a very, very important role in that area to pre-processing the data to introduce a variation. The second part actually CPU play a very important role is on the data movement, right? So everybody know AI problem is actually a memory barrier problem. So it's important to move the data efficiently. And that's why they pay people building this DPU concept, which has a bunch of regular expression parser, parsing networking stack, right? And then they have very powerful CPU actually in there to process the networking stack. So it's actually become very critical element in the machine learning, right? So that's the second part of that. The third part is actually coming back to AI application itself, right? So AI, if you have a very powerful CPU processor coupled with the vector units, right, it can be actually a companion processor for AI processing as well, because the AI future AI algorithms are actually moving very quickly. So if you look on the future AI algorithm like a pathway, right, they actually have a lot of branch inside, and then the accelerator is known to not doing that really well, but CPU is known to do that really well. So if you have a CPU with coupled with a very powerful vector unit, it can be actually a very, very powerful tool in there for the future AI algorithm. So there are three elements in there.